building beautiful in your time. Building, you're building beautiful in me. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining us again. Today's mindful moment is all about breathing, girl. Let's breathe, beautiful, because we need it. So deep breaths, right? In fact, I'm just going to start us out with this. So, this practice, right? Take 3 deep breaths in for 4 counts, out for 6 counts. That's what we're going to be doing today. So, let's try that. We're going to breathe in for 4 and out for 6. But if you just got here, let's just take a moment. Okay. Right? Let's try this. We're going to breathe in for 4 and out for 6. Ready? I totally failed at that. I did 2 counts and I was already done breathing. Let's try it again. Ready? I had a hard time with that. The breathing in, 6 out, no problem. Breathing in for 4, that was really hard. Remember, I never ask you to do anything I can't do, so we're working out this together. So let's just try that again. Right? How are you doing? I'm going to have to practice this. I'm going to have to practice this to be able to take the deep breath in to fill truly. And so, just an awareness of that. If you want to breathe deeply, we need to be breathing in our diaphragm, which is down here, not our lungs, which are up here, right? We don't want to be going. We're going to do that. We're going to do it, from our diaphragm, and that's going to fill it up for 4. So, you're going to take a little bit of practice before you start the challenge that I'm going to get into in just a second. Okay. So, the benefits of taking time to breathe deeply, there's so many benefits. I'm going to share 7 of them because hello Ula. 7, right? In case you don't know, I always say hello Ula. Just in case you don't know, Ula Life is the company that I'm a coach through, and I love them because we teach helping people to find balance, growth, and purpose in 7 key areas of their life. So 7 is a very important number for us. So we have 7 blockers, 7 accelerators, the things that get in our way, the ways to overcome them, the 7 key areas of life, right? This is what we're talking about. We're talking about fitness, finance, faith, field, fun, right? These are all in our field is your work, what it is that you're about, what it is that you're doing, and your relationships, friendship, family, things like that. Okay. So these are all the areas that we're building beautiful in, and we're taking the tools to do it. And that's what this series is about, right? These mindful moment challenges that we're giving you each week. Okay. So 7 benefits for deep breathing. We know that getting extra oxygen into our bodies helps to cleanse our body, helps to soothe different parts of the body. It can even aid with digestion and things like that. So that's going to be one of the benefits. But it's just it's like a natural, easy, super convenient way to bring these benefits into our lives. So let's talk about the benefits and then the challenge. Number 1, decreases stress. When you can just stop and breathe deeply with intention, as you exhale, you're actually getting rid of stress. It's proven. Lots of studies done on it, right? Smarter people than me. Number 2, it relieves pain, and it helps to relieve endorphins that are gonna bring you more joy, but also help to take away some of the pain that we have in our lives. And part of that is because if there's an area in your life, if you've ever found yourself yawning a lot, it's not because you're exhausted. It's because your body needs more oxygen for more energy, right? And that's number 3, actually increasing the energy. That's why we yawn. But just to relieve pain and release those endorphins, that's the number 2, and that is going to happen when you are deep breathing. So decrease stress, relieve pain, increase energy. Number 4, improves immunity. Did you know that? And we are all in our world so worried about our immune systems and needing to strengthen them. There are so many things that attack our immune system. Just taking deep intentional breaths is actually going to improve our immunity, which is a really cool benefit. Number 5, lower blood pressure. So I'm not saying breathe deeply and stop taking your meds. I'm not a doctor, of course, but it really does bring it down. probably along the same lines as how it reduces our stress, right? You're breathing in and your next just going to bring everything down. You're going to lower that blood pressure. Number 6, it does improve digestion. Sometimes we eat so quickly that we don't even take time to breathe. If you can take deep breaths in between bites, it's actually going to go really, really far in helping with your digestion process. And it's also going to help you eat less. It's true. It's like, drinking water before you start your meal, things like that, little tips and tricks. But this does aid in digestion. And number 7, improves your posture. Right. A lot of us who work on the digital platforms, we like are hunched over our keyboards, or we're stressed, or we're driving and we're all like this. And we're like, when you take the time to breathe deeply, you can't take a deep breath without improving your posture. Okay. So to take that deep breath, you open yourself up, you strengthen your spine, you align. And I actually do encourage you to do this like physical breathing in and pulling your shoulders back. And it's just going to help to align your whole spine, which is going to overall help with all of that. And when your spine is aligned, that also helps with your immune system. So all of these things just tie right into one another. So who knew? Breathing, right? This thing that we take for granted that we do every day. Okay, so the challenge, here it goes. You ready for your challenge? I like this kind of flow that we're doing, getting into. We're making them like a week long. I don't know how many of you did the social media challenge for the whole week. I only asked for 24 hours, but if you took the next step further in the challenge and you did every day a social media detox for a period of time for a week instead of one whole day, it's like, maybe at no time in the morning do I look at social media or whatever. But this one we're going to also do for a week until the next challenge. Okay. So this one is going to be, you're going to want to do this 3 times a day, where you're going to stop everything that you're doing and do this practice of breathing in for 4 seconds and exhaling for 6 seconds 3 times a day. Okay. So 3, 6, 9 deep breaths you're going to be taking in the course of a day, which is not ULA, but I couldn't find the right math for 7. So taking 9, deep breaths throughout the day. Now you can do this more often if you want, right? You can set this challenge any way you want. You can say, okay, I'm awake for this many hours, so I'm going to divide that many hours into, I want to do 7 breaks. I want to do 5 breaks. I want to take 3 breath breaks, whatever that is. Then you're going to set your timer. You want to have a reminder because we get busy, right? So just set a reminder that at that time, when that little reminder or that alarm goes off or whatever it is, you're going to stop what you're doing. You're just going to take deep breath in for 4 seconds, exhale for 6 seconds. Do that 3 times. 3 times. Hopefully your body's posture is correct. And then you move on with your day. Okay. So you're just going to do that every day for a week. And then you need to kind of journal or track how you're feeling at the end of the day. Okay. And notice, what's cool about this challenge is it helps you to get this tool. You really need to do something for 6 weeks for it to be a habit, right? But if you, and I challenge you, go ahead, do that, right? But for this week, we're going to do it. I want you to pay attention. Are you seeing any of those benefits yet? Okay. Are you finding that you're in a better mood, or that it is calming you down, or that it's lowering your stress levels, or helping you with your digestion, or how much you're eating, or whatever, right? Like, what are the benefits? Are you seeing any of them? That's how you're going to know what's going to serve you as you build your beautiful, is to keep track of what you're doing, what's working, and what's not. Okay. I know that's probably obvious, but sometimes we just need those reminders. So that's what I want to encourage you to do. And I thank you for tuning in for today's Mindful Matters challenge. And let me know how it's going. Just respond, on the social media, or send me a message, send me an email, info@carryforward.com. You can do any of those things, but just connect and let me know how it's going. And again, if this benefits you, bring a friend, share it with somebody else. We have to be building our own beautiful and helping others do the same. That's what this is about. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. God bless you guys.